Welcome back everyone, my name is Cynto, and a lot has changed on the channel since the last time, I made a video. I've had a lot less time to do stuff lately, just because of stuff in real life. So, right now, into this confusing catacomb of a system. But basically, I found a whole bunch of mob spawners, like a completely insane number of them, and I'm trying to cook them all up to bring monsters to one central place, and I think that place is here. I think the way that we get to the place where we actually hit the monsters is down here, and the reason I'm building this is we need a whole lot of experience type supply for enchanting, which is going to be the focus of today's episode. All sorts of magical stuff is going to be going on. The other thing we managed to get was this enchanting table, which costed a lot of our supplies, some of which are diamonds, some of which are other things. I managed to enchant a couple pickaxes with low level stuff, just to get us started. And that's how I have these. And something I want to do here, since we already have good enough pickaxes, is I want to make a good sword. Well, a pretty good sword at least. So we've got these two books from our adventures, the Looting 1 and the Knockback 2. And I was thinking we can enchant up our sword quick, and then see how good of a sword we can get with just a few books and a bit of lapis. And how good can this become? Sharpness 1, okay. And knockback 2 and learning 1. There we go, we've got a really, actually pretty good sword here. It's not the most powerful sword that you can ever achieve to get, but this guy's gonna really be useful. A big project for today, which is making our nether portal look a bit better, because right now it's a bit awkwardly slapped in here. Just doesn't really fit the terrain, so I think a hill over it would add a lot to this world. Alright, this terrain is going to be slightly steeper in some parts. So I've got actually a different strategy of terraining for when I'm doing steep stuff. Well, don't fall off. First step is you find a part of your landscape that is a bit shallower of a slope, and then just bring it up how you would and connect it into here. And just connect that up, and now we've got this little gap here, which we're just gonna make a sort of cliff face in. But basically what you want to do before you start with your cliff face is just get the rough shape of what this part is gonna be, like the non-cliffy part. So the smooth stuff goes in first, and then you should have a good looking face of what you want. And then from here, what you do is select what you're using as the main stone area. For me, it's granite, so I've got to go grab that. Now that I've harvested up some granite, so what you want to do is, oh wait, I mean that's a good excuse to try our new sword. Yeah, that's cool. And now that you've I've harvested up some granite, you can sort of just put it in and have it sort of sloping out towards you. Build up some dirt, so it's got like a bit of a dirt overhang, sort of how we do overhangs on roofs. And that'll just sort of pile up and over, just like that. And I hear the phantoms coming, but yeah, these guys are just gonna be noisy. So what you do is I'm probably gonna want this portal closed off, so when you look into it, you can't tell that there's like a weird little hole in the terrain back there. Just let me record this clip. Okay, if we build these up, don't make it like too steep of a thing, or else it'll look kind of just awkward and strange. Oh, okay. Okay, and if you haven't seen the other videos in this series, go back and check them out because they're pretty cool and we do similar stuff in all of them, but they each have their own unique theme. We have the barn episode, our house episode, and our forge episode, and this is sort of our enchanting and nether episode. And of course, since this is a terrain and it's supposed to look magical, plenty of fancy little bushes will make this look just 100% better and really make this feel like the terrain I'm going for. So I'm gonna just sort of place a couple pile of leaves over here, all over this sort of magical cliffside thing that we've been working on recently, and this has become a big focus of today's video, so I hope that's enjoyable. We've got our little boulder with another portal, and it looks pretty fantastic if you ask me. So the next thing we want to do is help our cow buddies here, because they're kind of trapped in the barn. No actual pasture to go to, and although that would be a huge project I'm not finishing today, we can get started with getting the sort of corral out of the barn built. And I think I've got quite the fence design here for our bit of a corral. We've got this sort of stone wall with, so it goes up 1.5 blocks. It's got the little slit you can see through, and then it's got the extra layer, and the corners also have that, and leaves are piled over it. And the reason we're not doing all of this today is I have to sort of push back this forest line and flatten the land out a bit and get things all situated, and that will take a whole ton of time. So we're just not going to do it immediately. One of my favorite blocks happens to be dripstone, and the fact that we only have 3 pointy dripstone and 10 dripstone block means that we are gonna run out if we try building anything with it. We don't have barely enough to do anything. So what I'm gonna do is start a bit of a dripstone farm. We should have probably done this earlier because they grow so slow, but eventually we'll have a good source of dripstone, and that would make me very happy. So how this works is this is slowly going to get longer. It's not going to be a max of it, break it with a pickaxe, but you also need to have water on top, so it goes over of all of these. Thank you everybody for watching. I had a great time making this video today, and I hope it was enjoyable for all of you, and thank you for everyone who's liked or subscribed to me. It means a lot, and I've been Cynto. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.